There's the smoker set up. Cheap ass little vertical smoker. Masterbuilt's had this thing about 6 years. It still works. You know. Let's see, that thermometer's reading 300, so it's off. So I got another probe. And that's all I do. I just want to know what the temperature is inside of it. I don't give a shit about what the meat says. I know it's going to take a while, but I can tell when it's done. All right. Let's get the meat prepped and put it in here. All right, so we've got a 10-pound Boston butt, pork butt. This is from Food Lion. They had these on sale a couple days ago, so I went and picked up a couple, froze a couple. Then I've got this one to go. Just gonna cut this wrapper off of here, peel it back. Looks really good though. I mean, you know, everything's so expensive nowadays. You just get what you can get when you can get it, right? All right. All right, get this shit out of the way. Now doing these, this is 10 pounds, so this thing's gonna take probably 11 hours or so to do. Just kind of pat this thing dry a little bit, wipe it off. We'll use, gotta use a little binder to help the seasoning stick to it. And generally I always use mustard. You can use whatever. You can use Worcestershire sauce or water. You know, it doesn't matter. Spray it with some apple cider vinegar. You can use apple juice, whatever. Just need something to help that stick. Now I will tell you, like the fat cap that's on the side, on the top, right here, you ain't gonna get a whole lot of seasoning to stick to that. Seasoning doesn't really stick to fat, so you just do the best you can. But you will go heavy with the seasoning when you're doing this. So yeah, see there. All right, let's get the mustard together. It's just regular old mustard. I think it's just from Walmart. Nothing fancy, no French's, you know. Something cheap. You're just using this as a slather, you know. You're not putting it on sandwiches or anything like that. So get the cheapest shit you can find, something under $2, which mustard's cheap anyway, but this is even cheaper, especially just for cooking. So just slather it around real good. Get on the sides. Slather it up. Do the old reach over and get the top of it. Actually, that's going to be the bottom. Slather it up real good. Okay, make sure you get all the little crevices and nooks and crannies. Take your damn gloves off. Make sure the mustard splatters everywhere while you're doing this. Gets all over your shirt and leaves it stained because it'll never come out. All right, so this is Holy Voodoo, I believe, from Meat Church Barbecue. I really like their seasonings. It doesn't clump, which is nice. And you got to go heavy with this. See how heavy I'm putting it on? That's a lot of meat. That's 10 pounds of pork. Go heavy. You're not gonna hurt it. But yeah, anyway, that Holy Voodoo is really good from Meat Church. I've got a bunch of it that I like to use, especially on this, on pork butts or whatever. Make sure you get the sides there. Nice and coated, even as you can get it, right? Freaking starting to get flying gnat season here in South Carolina, so you gotta move quick or them little bastards will start buzzing around here in a second and just really pisses you off. Kind of warm out here today too, so it's like the mid-80s I think today. So yeah, I want to move as fast as I can just so I can get this thing on that smoker and let it roll. Oh, and that little gas smoker, you can add little wood chunks in the bottom of it, and that's what I do, and I will do this. Put some wood chunks in there just to give it a little bit of a smoky flavor. that smoke gets in there. The first, I don't know, maybe an hour or so of cooking, you're getting some smoke in there. After that, yeah, really. All right, so I got all that coated up. That's what you want. That's how you want it to look. All right, now you're going to let this sit for about 15, 20 minutes, okay? Let's go. All right, so it's been about 20 minutes or so. Temp, we're sitting at 228. All right, which is really good. I'm going to take this top rack out. Look at that. That's seasoned. Yeah, man. This thing's old, dude. All right. Just fucking mic. Trying something different. Hopefully, this thing's picking up my voice. There we go. Close it up. Seal it down. Take off the old gloves. Check on this in a couple hours. See how it's doing. It's gonna be a long cook, but that's fine. We got all day. Let's go get a beer. All right, now on this old smoker, it's propane. Temperature, basically you control it. You got vents on the sides at the bottom, on each side. And then here at the top, it's got a little port for if your temperature starts getting low, close your vents up. That's Lucy. Close your vents up, and that'll bring your temperature up. Gets too high, open them up, bring the temperature back down. Easy, easy peasy. All right, yeah, let's pop a beer and just chill out and enjoy our day. All right, so it's been, I don't know, hour, 10 a.m. right now, so it's been a little over an hour. I know the whole "if you look and you ain't cooking" thing applies to barbecue, but I don't care. I'm gonna look, just take a little peek, see how it looks. Yeah, look at that. Not too bad. She's a coming, moving right along. Yeah. So yeah, we'll check back in a little bit, see how she's doing. Oh, I did put some little post oak chunks in the bottom of here because this is a smoke, and not many. Yeah, it's a gas cooker, whatever. But you put some wood chunks down in there to give it a little smoky flavor. Um, you don't need much. You don't need it for long. You know, I said it's a little Masterbuilt Pro Series. I've had this thing for 6 years. It works fine. These guys have these big ass smokers and everything, and that's all well and good. It's a lot of work to keep that temperature steady. These little things here, it may take a little bit longer, but really it doesn't. I mean, it's the same time. I mean, if you're cooking a 10 pound Boston butt, you're going to be on this thing for probably 10 hours. So it's a long cook. It doesn't matter what the fuck you're cooking. It all depends on temp, this, that, and the other. But I keep my temp kind of low, so between 200 to all the way up to 250. I mean, it kind of varies. But if it gets too late in the day and I'm ready to crank the temp up on this thing to hurry it along, because it's going to hit a stall. It's going to get to a point where it's just not cooking. So you just got to kind of push through it and just keep going. You can wrap it. There's all kind of different ways. But I mean, if you're using like a gas cooker or a pellet grill or something along those lines, you don't have to monitor these things too much. So I like just out of habit, just come out and check every hour or so, see how it's looking, just keep it moving from there. So yeah, so we'll check back in a little bit and see how everything's going. So stay tuned. All right, so it is 5:30 in the PM. This thing's been going for 8.5 hours, I think. So getting kind of close. I'm gonna go ahead and stick a probe in there. I know I'm getting in that 165, 175 range by about this time. Still been running about 275, 285, something like that. A little bit higher here. Let's see where we're at. Yeah, about 255. That's not bad. Open her up. Look there. Not too shabby. Not too shabby looking. Put this probe in there. See if we can find a sweet spot. Oh yeah, baby. There's your sweet spot right there. You love that. All right. Let's see where we're at here. 173. How about that? Old boy knows what he's talking about. Yeah. All right. Close her up. Still got a little ways to go. Looking for around 200. Is my internal temp. 195, 200. That's where I'm going to be pulling it out. I'll wrap it just because I'm not going to pull it tonight. I'll wrap it, leave it overnight, and then pull it in the morning. And I'll show you what it looks like. We'll check back in a little while. Stay tuned. Have another beer. Get comfortable. Sorry for the shaky camera angle here. I'm trying to take these damn gloves off. All right, be back. All right, so this thing is at 195. It's been 11 hours almost. Yeah, it takes a while to cook these things, especially when they're that big. They're gonna let me glove up, take this thing out, show you what it looks like. All right, here we go. Let's disconnect all of these. Shimmy, 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 shimmy on. Take the probe out. Set it over here. Get our tray. And grab the butts, baby. Look at that. Perfect. Look at that, man. Yes. 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 That right there is the barbecue and beers and barbecue 911. All day cook. Gotta love it. We'll shred it tomorrow morning. I'm gonna let it rest overnight. Then I'll shred it tomorrow morning and we'll bring it back and show you how it turned out, how it all turned out. All right. All right, so it's the next day. We've got this. We had this pork butt chilling out, wrapped overnight. So it's definitely done and ready to shred. Ready, Freddy. See how she looks. I remember how she looks. I already showed you. I got this thing all wrapped up here. And what I did last night, I did peel some of that fat cap off. It's actually still a little warm. Look at that. Beautiful. Just falls off the bone. All nice and tender. All right, I'm going to get this thing shredded up. Then I'll bring you back and show you what kind of sauce we're going to throw in there. Stay tuned. All right, excuse the gloves. But that's all that's left. Okay. And here is everything shredded. Okay. And the sauce I'm using is George's Original Barbecue Sauce. This is out of Tennessee. Kind of spicy. about, and that's not even half of a jar. Okay, it's gonna give it some good flavor. Get mixed in there good. Give this a little tasty taste. Ooh, that's a good piece right there. Come on, give me some. Ooh, you smell it. It's got a lot of apple cider vinegar in it. Mm. Oh, hell yeah. Two more. All right, half a jar. That's plenty. You see all the little herbs, spices. Let that marinate. You're good to go. Hey, thanks for watching. If you have any questions or anything, leave me a comment. I'll try to answer them the best I can. Super easy to do pork butt. It just takes forever. If you got the patience to do it, do it. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. See you guys on the next one.